Okay, what I say to my students is I ask them what's the most important body part for tennis, and they often say legs or arms and things like that. But I tell them, you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd say the eyes are the most important. And I only really started thinking like that when I first started speaking to you in the end of 2021.
Hmm. That's awesome.
So
Well,
that
and
helps.
it's
So that
funny.
helps
So
with your spacings.
remember that quiz that you took, right?
Yeah.
I gave the quiz, and then everybody started was many people were answering brain, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Brain is a body part. So when people kept answering brain, brain, brain,
Yeah.
it's made me stop and realize that I needed to update my map of the world. So that's really what has driven me to become more interested in the brain stuff. So in the new quiz, the new answer is going to be brain. And maybe we'll do rank order. We'll do rank order. We'll go brain, eyes, hand, feet,
Yeah. So
right?
I
Because if you don't happen to get in perfect position, your hand still can do a lot to get the racket where it needs to be. And that's part of when tennis gets really exciting is when people make weird off balance shots, because you have to. So,
yeah.
so yeah, I've decided, and then, I think it all hit me all at once at one point when I was reading a journal, and it said that 60% of what the brain does is visual. Your visual system is 60% of the activity of your brain. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's only 60%. There's another 40% that the brain is doing.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
It is. And then I also stopped and I went, wait a minute. The first thing I do when I get somebody on the court is I don't talk about the visual system. I reduce the anxiety level. That's the first thing I do is I greet them, I welcome them in, we figure out what's going on. I kind of check to see if they're okay, if everything's going well with them. um
Yep.
and you know and so I realize there's more that I do with the brain than the eyes at first, but still it is important for us to have to isolate the visual skills and get into those for sure, but not forgetting that a person's anxiety level is going to change their perception.
That's really good.